Some crimes announce themselves. They come with noise, with panic, with chaos. This one didn't. This crime arrived quietly and never left. It happened in one of the safest countries in the world, in a quiet residential neighborhood, inside a family home. By morning, 4 people were dead. No suspect, no arrest, no explanation. And more than 2 decades later, this case still refuses to rest. This is not a story about a chase. There is no dramatic arrest, no courtroom ending. This is a story about absence, about unanswered questions, about a killer who walked into a home and disappeared into history. This is the Setagaya family murder. Setagaya, Tokyo. A peaceful residential district. Tree-lined streets. Playgrounds nearby. Families everywhere. This wasn't a place where violent crime happened. People didn't lock their doors out of fear. Children walked home alone. Neighbors trusted each other. And right at the edge of a small park stood a modest 2-story house. Nothing about it stood out, which made what happened inside even more horrifying. The Miyazawa family lived a quiet, routine life. Yasuo Miyazawa, 44. A systems engineer working in international finance. Disciplined, reserved, dependable. His wife, Nina, 41. A devoted mother. Thoughtful, protective. Their children, Ray, 8 years old. Curious, energetic. Yu, 6. Gentle, shy. Still learning to write his name. This was a family with plans, with routines, with a future. And that future ended on December 30th, 2000. That day passed like any other. No arguments reported. No threats. No strange visitors. Phone records later showed nothing alarming. No late-night calls. No signs of distress. The children went to bed. The parents stayed up. At some point, someone entered the house. We don't know how. We don't know why. But we know what followed. The killer attacked the parents first. The violence was extreme, personal, prolonged. The children were killed afterward. And that detail alone changed how investigators viewed the crime. This wasn't panic. This wasn't accidental. This was a decision. Multiple weapons were used. A knife. A sashimi blade. Bare hands. Blood was everywhere. But the killer didn't flee. After murdering an entire family, the killer stayed inside the house. He used the toilet, ate food from the refrigerator, drank tea, changed clothes, rested. Let that sink in. This wasn't someone afraid of being caught. This was someone comfortable. Police later found half-eaten ice cream, fingerprints everywhere, clothing left behind. The killer didn't rush. He took his time. And then he left. Relatives became worried the next day. No calls. No response. When they entered the home, time stopped. All 4 bodies were found. The house was sealed. The investigation exploded. Police collected an extraordinary amount of evidence. DNA, fingerprints, clothing fibers, blood samples. In most cases, this would mean a quick arrest. But here's the nightmare. None of it matched anyone. Not in Japan. Not internationally. The DNA suggested the killer may not even be Japanese. A foreigner. In a country where foreign violent offenders were extremely rare at the time. And yet, no one came forward. No one was found. Over the years, many theories emerged. Was it someone who watched the family? A thrill killer? Someone testing boundaries? Some believe the killer intended to live in the house longer, but was interrupted. Others think the killer enjoyed the aftermath more than the act. But every theory ends the same way. No proof. No suspect. Just questions. Japanese police revisit the case every year. The house remains sealed. Because this crime shattered an illusion. The belief that safety is guaranteed. That evil announces itself. This killer proved otherwise. He walked into a home, killed 4 people, stayed, left, and vanished. The Miyazawa family never got justice. And somewhere in the world, the person responsible is still breathing. still walking, still invisible. This wasn't just a murder. It was a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters don't hide in the dark. They sit at your table, eat your food, and walk away. If you have a theory, share it. And remember, not every crime ends. Some stay awake forever.